The Cougars offense will take the field first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, where basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air, because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught
it. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Here comes the heat. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
At the 40, there he goes.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Smart play by the quarterback. Nothing open. Dump it off to your running back. And listen, he's a running back. He's used to having the ball in his hands, and he's a big running back. So if you want to bring that to the ground in the open field, it's very difficult. Great job by the running back making a play.
You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese. They can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Firing toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Absolute shank. Missed it. After the miss, no change in the score. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were
picked off. What a play to set him up. This offense has it with really good field position. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats! The defense does the work itself with a pick
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense, forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB in this one. Put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Guys, this offense is good.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, looking to pass. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quick handoff. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Right back to it. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. This crowd knows when to bring it. Back to pass, it's Fafita. Flips it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So take the touchdown off the board. What a devastating penalty. Pass interference, waving off the pick 6. Looking to throw on 1st down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the...
Goes high to pull it in. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
I'll tell you what, it's so nice to speed that clock up with the quarterback. Hit him early, hit him often. Those shots start to add up. That thing comes out all over the place.
Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. In the red area, it's Martin. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up third and goal.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
Turning to the running game here on third and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, BYU! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Arizona offense coming onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Jordan. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Wildcats have their offense in high gear. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Makes the grab down the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
The running back has it. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Wildcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They want to throw it. Here's a heat. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wide receiver going in motion. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Second and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and fourth or third down and goal situation.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Wants to throw again. Looking for the score. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. They'll play it safe and try for three. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. He got it. The lead now 6 here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Setting up for the extra point, then we put them on top. Oh, and he missed it, and we're still tied. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. Here he comes with the return. And the returner goes down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air, it's Fafita. With the catch, it's Gallagher. At the 35, he's loose. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Offense working from the pistol. He leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. Got a little grass. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it. It's Craig. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And he made the extra point without problem. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He'll pull it down. He's knocked down, short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense route. Ball in a hurry. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They make the stop. It'll be fourth down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first. Forget the kick. He wants to throw it. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete, and the fake punt is a wash. They managed to get the throw off, but couldn't get the completion. You always wonder, why not just leave the offense out there and run a pass play? And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 7 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Buckeyes getting a banner day from their stars on the road. To pick up victories away from home, that's the mark of a focused team.
He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Better sideline, the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Throws to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. So they get the ball back after the defense. And I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. He's going to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Fires to the middle. Complete to the right. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. Arizona comes out with another first down. The give out of the gun. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. And they cannot afford to lose this guy. Such an important part of their running attack. We'll have Holly check on his status. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Sends it downfield. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Throws to the tight end. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Quickly complete. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. And he got enough for the first down, but we'll need to check on that injured player. Arizona will try to pay off this red zone trip. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Keep it on the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Unleashes to the end zone. It's incomplete, but I don't think it's going to matter. There's a flag at the line of scrimmage, and it looks as if the defense was offside.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
And at this point on the field, I guess why not try to guess the snap count? Defense gets caught, still first and goal. He's looking to pass. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the punishment has been extended. That's his third touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to let it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And that's a big shot, that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Well, it's a nice positive play on the bootleg going to the right there, and a really good decision that time by the quarterback, too, because he's supposed to throw that down the field, but as soon as he turned around, he saw that there was just open space, green grass. Put your foot in the ground, use your athletic ability, and go get positive yards.
Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to take off. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Arizona. A pick 6.